The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, was released December 19th, 2001. It's a day marked by a cinematic masterpiece of storytelling told through several films. The films capture the spirit and themes of J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings books. Elevated by the films elevated those themes through a masterclass of cinematography, music, film editing, visual effects, sound effects, makeup, and costuming through the actors to build a one-of-a-kind world and story. What makes The Fellowship of the Ring and its sequels so legendary isn't just the story. It is also the elements of filmmaking that make these films what they are today. From Andrew's cinematography paints Middle-earth as both vast and personal, from long shots capturing the epic scope to close shots capturing the quiet moments of humanity. To Howard Shore's music acts as the film's emotional heartbeat, moving seamlessly from triumph to tragedy. To Jamie's cross-cutting editing of the film to highlight the moral tension between multiple storylines. In addition to using montage sequences to make the film scenes more emotionally rhythm and power. Then the sound department using nature sounds to give off a peaceful good vibe to the dreadful eerie temptation of the ring. They elevate those sounds by blending it with the music. Every detail was dealt with respect and love for the source material and even for the makeup and costume team, and provide the same level of respect. At its core, the Lord of the Rings films are not just fantasy film series. It's about people and how moral integrity, courage, hope, community is humanity's greatest shields against corruption, fear, despair, and destruction potential of control and domination. Each character represents different themes, like Elijah Wood's character, Frodo, embodies the great burden of power and courage. Ian McKellen's Gandalf radiates hope and moral integrity. Then the opposite of him is Saruman, where even the wise can be corrupted by pride and desire. Then you have Aragorn and Theoden, who radiate courage, hope, perseverance, and moral integrity, and selfless sacrificing for others. Then the Fellowship as a whole, with the likes of Sam, Frodo, Legolas, Gimli, Aragorn, shows the unity, fellowship, friendship, makes being courageous, embracing hope, perseverance, moral integrity, and loyalty and self-sacrificing for others makes it a lot easier not to be corrupted by power. Also, even Boromir was able to do the right thing even after getting corrupted by the ring. The Lord of the Rings films separately are great and have their own vision, but together they're amazing masterpieces with complete vision. Jackson and his crew spent hours to create a living legend, a story about unity. The Fellowship of the Ring and the Lord of the Rings films all together remind us that one person can change everything. It's not just a fantasy epic. It's a testament to what hope, courage, perseverance, moral integrity, friendship, and storytelling itself can do to fight against corruption, despair, pride, and greed. And desire to dominate control. So much so that more than 20 years later, the themes in the Middle-earth series still have an impact on society, and that perhaps is the greatest magic of all. In the words of J.R.R. Tolkien, all we have to decide is to what to do with the time that is given to us.